ever encountered the man with white eyes? One of my followers named Freddy just told me about his encounter with him during Halloween, and guys, I'm gonna be on the lookout this Halloween because there's absolutely no way. Before I begin, if you have a horror story that you want me to read, go ahead and follow my Instagram that's linked in my bio and DM me your story. So Freddy told me this story still haunts him every single Halloween. He told me he was 12 at the time, trick-or-treating in his small suburban neighborhood. And this all happened in Chicago, Illinois with his younger brother and sister. He told me he lived in one of those areas where everything looked the same. Long rows of identical houses, orange lights, and fake spider webs stretched across every single bush. So Freddy told me it was one of those chilly nights where you could see your breath. Everyone was outside. Kids running between houses, parents talking at the end of the driveway, the air filled with laughter and faint smell of burning pumpkins. But Freddy told me in the middle of all that noise and all that happiness of Halloween, he started to feel like someone was watching him. He told me him and his siblings were walking up to a house with a glowing jack-o'-lantern when Freddy noticed something. Across the street, behind a tree, stood a tall man. He told me he was just standing there, not dressed up, not holding a bag, not moving. Freddy thought maybe it was just a dad waiting for his kid until the man stepped out just enough for the street light to hit his face. And that's when Freddy told me what he saw freaked him out so bad. His eyes completely white, no pupils, just blank. Freddy told me in this moment of seeing the guy, he froze. As his sister was helping his little brother up the stairs to get candy, Freddy was just looking at this man from across the street, just looking, staring. He told me the man didn't blink, didn't move. The man just stared back at him. So Freddy told me after they got the candy and they went down to head towards the next block, when he turned around, the man was gone. So at this point, Freddy told me he brushed it off. Maybe he was tripping, maybe it was a mask, maybe it was literally just like an animatronic. But as the night went on, Freddy told me it kept happening. Every few houses, every few streets, he was there. And it seemed as though he was the only one that was seeing him. He told me at first he was standing near a mailbox, then by a lamppost, then at one point, he was standing right at the corner of the block, half hidden behind a bush. He said this man was always still and always staring. Freddy told me when he tried telling his sister, she just laughed it off, telling him that it was probably someone in a costume. But it did not feel like that to him. He told me the air would go literally completely silent every single time he saw him. Like all the normal sounds, footsteps, crickets, laughter would disappear. Fast forward, by the time they reached the end of the neighborhood, their bags were full and their parents were waiting for them in the car. Freddy told me he felt relieved until he turned around one last time. There, standing down the street under the flickering streetlight, was the man. Same blank face, same white eyes, glowing. But this time, Freddy told me he swears he saw the man raise his hand. Not to raise it and wave, but to raise it and point. Pointing right at him, but Freddy